Good morning, dear students of class 5th. Today we are going to continue our chapter 11, Transport in Modern Times. In our previous video, we had discussed about different roads in India, and we also discussed about roadways and railways. Now we are going to continue our chapter with means of transport with the topic of roadways that include pipelines. Pipelines have been in use for a long time for supplying the water. Pipelines have been in use for a long time for supplying the water, but now they are used for transporting crude oil, petroleum products, and natural gas from oil and natural gas fields to refineries, fertilizer factories, and thermal power plants. Now, the purpose of pipelines is used for transporting the crude oil, petroleum products, and natural gas. Refineries means a factory. Refineries means a factory, such as oil and different uh, petroleum products and natural gas from oil and natural gas field to refineries. So the main use of pipelines to supplying the crude oil and petroleum products. This is the picture of pipeline. This is a picture of pipeline, and pipeline can be laid on any type of surface without the fear of damage from storms, rain, snow, etc. And pipelines also cut the transportation cost of goods and reduce the possibilities of delay or loss which might occur in roadways and railways. So the main benefit of the pipelines in the transportation is pipelines cut the transportation cost of goods and reduce the possibilities of delay or loss which might occur in roadways and railways. Our next transportation is water transport. Waterways are the oldest means of transport. Since olden times, Indian sailors have sailed to far away countries to spread their trade and culture. In olden times, in ancient times, Indian sailors have sailed to far away countries to spread their trade and culture. Many Roman, African, and Arab merchants also visited India through waterways. In olden times, many merchants also visited India through waterways. And there are two types of waterways. Dear students, there are two types of waterways. First one is inland and second one is overseas. India has a wide network of inland waterways in the form of rivers, canals, and backwaters. The total length of inland waterways in India is 14,500 kilometers. This is also your internal question. What is the total length of inland waterways in India? So the answer is 14,500 kilometers. And overseas waterways are mainly used over seas and oceans for trade and tourism. Overseas waterways are mainly used for seas and oceans for trade and tourism. And India has a long coastline of 7,617 kilometers, and there are 12 major and 185 minor ports to handle the foreign trades. In India, there are 12 major ports and 185 minor ports. This is the picture of ship. We all know that waterways are cheaper as compared to other means of transport. They are more suitable for carrying heavy and bulky goods. And water transport is a fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. Waterways are cheaper as compared to other means of transport, and they are more suitable for carrying the heavy and bulky goods. So, water transport is a fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transport. So, dear students, today we read two pages, that is 101 and 102 of chapter 11, Transport in Modern Times. So, read these pages very carefully and understand the concept of pipelines and water transport. Thank you and have a nice day to all of you.